Hey, you at home? You don't have to worry that Michael Myers is going to sneak up on me. I actually put an app on my phone that allows me to track whenever Michael Myers has stepped onto the premises. If he steps onto my front lawn, you'll hear a dun-dun-dun, alerting me that he's arrived. I finished making my popcorn. Dun-dun-dun. He tries to go in my garage and cut the power. Dun-dun-dun. In fact, it even works as an alarm clock. So even if I'm sleeping and he arrives, dun-dun-dun. Believe me, I'm gonna wake up faster hearing that noise than I will when I hear moving cows. Our next film is Halloween Awakening by Fuzz on the Lens production, which is better than Smudge on the Lens that ruins a good take production. This film also takes place at Smith's Grove in the year 2002, the year of Trapped, a group of headstrong musicians. Headstrong, we're headstrong. A corpse is being wheeled in, and you could say that they got themselves a body bag. Get him a body bag! Yeah! Yeah! What? You need a body bag? You know I actually have one in my car if you... Oh, it's an expression. I actually had a body bag in my car if you needed it. We're also treated to the old horror cliche of, hey, people who work in a morgue, tonight, you got yourself a celebrity.
We have a celebrity here.
Oh, let me get my autograph book.
I'm not kidding. This is Michael Myers.
But you'll never guess. He actually wasn't dead. He was just badly burned. And like every revived undead killer, he sits up and immediately kills everyone working on him. We're treated to a little narration to help us understand the plot better.
This being lurks in the shadow of a child's mind.
Yes, a Loomis.
Fear incarnated.
That's one fine Michael Myers you got there. Why doesn't mine look like that? So this fan film is going to work off the 1, 2, 7, and 8 timeline, but try to connect it with 4, 5, and 6.
For the safety of Laurie, we decided to fake her death. She started a new life under the name Carrie Tate with her son John. I was in charge of looking after her daughter, Jamie. She was never to know the truth about her mother's whereabouts. My goal was to protect little Jamie Lloyd.
So that makes me incredibly in on this fan film.
Jamie's son, Stephen, must be protected before he too suffers the same fate of all those before him.
So you're probably asking, where does this film take place?
Smith's Grove.
Well, if you'd guess Smith Grove, you'd be correct, but also I'd have to say that's where most of these take place. So that's not that tough of a guess. Smith Grove has been shut down since Dr. Wynn passed away.
Right, ever since Dr. Wynn passed away. Okay.
The guard for this facility is a member of the Brackett family.
The Bracketts are pretty much done with police work in this town.
Yeah, that was probably a lot of stress on your dad back then.
Making him related to Annie from part 1?
I never even got a chance to meet my sister.
What was her name? Anna?
Annie.
And these two guys? I like them. And it wouldn't make a good horror film to kill off people I like. So we need somebody I really just want to see get killed.
Trick or treat, dipshits.
Perfect. That'll do, film.
Jimmy, what are you doing here? Why aren't you back at your post? 'Cause it's Halloween, bitches.
And I bet this guy lets you know about every holiday, adding bitches to it. It's Labor Day, bitches. It's St. Patrick's Day, bitches. It's National Teacher Appreciation Day, bitches.
You know how many parties I should be at right now?
Who even let this guy know that there was a party about to be thrown? Then the hotties arrive.
This is Tina.
Hey, Jimmy.
And Jacqueline.
Hi, Jimmy.
And this one hottie feels the exact way I do about Jimmy.
And Lila.
Jim.
And this is Steven. It's his birthday.
Great, you just gave him the herps.
But now I take twice daily herpexia to reduce my chances of passing it on.
Happy birthday, sexy.
Oh, the other guard is Stephen Doyle, Jamie's baby from part 6. Oh, and the filmmakers even did their homework. They have his birthday correctly pegged as October 30th. So the Brackett kid is smart enough to realize that Michael will be back. He always comes back.
Oh, come on. You've been waiting for Grandpa Myers to show up now for what? 6 years? Just give it a rest. He's dead.
For a fan film, these guys really nailed that late 90s, early 2000s sleaziness.
Now stop waiting for something that's never gonna come and try to have some fun with something that will.
And Brackett actually acts like a real fleshed out character. You could actually believe he's the brother of somebody whose sister was killed by Michael Myers.
Most of me feels he's not coming back. I mean, I want to believe he's not coming back. But there's no telling what evil like that can do.
He knows that not only will Michael be back, but you also have to be prepped at all times.
What was that? A steel mop?
It was a prank, bro.
What if I was to kill you, you stupid asshole?
You know, that's an appropriate reaction. In fact, that's how I wish most episodes of Punk'd would have ended.
You got me, man. You're so dead. You realize that?
And as always, Michael Myers was there the entire time. And now we get that cliched scene that happens in all these fan films. You know, the one where the person who gets killed just happened to have bought Michael's exact mask. Back at the party, Brackett is a real buzzkill. He refuses to make out, knowing that the minute he starts making out, that will be dropping his guard, and that's when Michael will show up. Michael also turns down the hottie throwing herself at him. You know how Michael do, holding it down for his fellow incels. It's just a flesh wound, it's still good. The thought threat has been eliminated.
Come on, Jim. I know you just want me to wear slutty costumes for you.
Oh, this poor girl has to make out with Jimmy?
Yes I do.
I'd probably rather not be born on Halloween. It's kind of like being born on Christmas. It takes away from both days, you know?
You know, and that whole thing about being an incest rape baby. So these two, they're both high school seniors, and they go to the same school.
Yeah. I can't believe we're seniors already.
Me too. I can't believe that after 3 years we're finally getting to know each other.
Up until now, one could write this off to coincidence. But then, she reached into her bag and pulled out a strawberry Pop-Tart. The very same breakfast pastry that I was consuming at that moment.
Oh, this poor girl. Not only does she have to make out with Jimmy, but moments later, she gets stabbed to death.
What the? Oh! Holy shit!
Michael's gonna do us all a favor and now go after Jimmy. How's that going? Jimmy, take an Advil and just walk it off.
Urgent care, you there?
Michael, showing that he always has a game plan, also took out urgent care, so another guard has to answer the panicked call.
And a lot of weird shit happens on Halloween.
So keep your eyes open.
10-4.
That guard, too, is in danger. Either that or Michael Myers showed up to tell him that the vending machine in the hall ate his quarters, and all he really wanted to do was get a bag of Fritos. Oh, so it wasn't about the Fritos. It was about the killing. Our three most likable characters realize that something is wrong.
Because there was a scream from the radio.
Come with me, guys. Stay close behind. I think Michael Myers is here.
Well, he's right, you know.
We're not taking any chances. Come on.
All that prepping that this guy's done, he might actually get to live through the night.
Okay, because if we don't, he's gonna pick us off one by one.
Oh.
You live in Haddonfield. Who do you think he's talking about? Michael gets his HGTV on and decides to redecorate the place.
Holy shit! Run!
Hey guys, what do you think? I watched a few YouTube DIY videos, and they said having a dead body in the middle of the room isn't essential to any living space. And wouldn't you know it, this place has the files to the old Michael Myers case.
What is this?
Wait. This is the evidence from the Myers case. I got it from my dad a few years ago.
And Steven finally gets to learn that
He's your uncle. You're the reason he's here.
that's gonna be one twisted episode of Maury.
My dad made a promise.
To what?
To protect you. He told the Dr. Sam Loomis that he would let nothing happen to you. And now I'm doing the same.
And then Loomis just disappears.
You were adopted by the Doyles after your mother Jamie was killed by Michael. I didn't want you to find out like this.
So Lila and Steve make a love connection. And this causes Brackett to become unfocused. He's now more caught up in love. And things become like Super Smash Brothers. That's right, they brawl. And they even smash through the wall. Steven puts on his mom's mask from the end of part 4 and confronts Uncle Mike the same way Tommy Jarvis confronted Jason at the end of Friday the 13th part 4.
Putting that mask on just makes you look ridiculous.
Don't judge me! Lila is able to stab Michael Myers to death.
Now it's time for my final test. To put away my fears, lay them to rest.
Really? That's how Michael's gonna go out? They all go home where Sheriff Brackett congratulates his son for a job well done? Done? I don't think he's ever seen a Halloween movie.
The boys are down here now taking care of everything. I'm proud of you, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Come on, he knows it's not that easy. See what I mean?
Sheriff, you said Smith's Grove, right?
Yeah, why?
There's no body there.
They should be more thorough. Cut his head off next time. Here's what I think it sounds like when Halloween fans describe why they keep getting new Halloween sequels.
He's not dead.
What do you mean, Bill?
I don't know. He's not dead.
Michael's alive. So him and Brackett start brawling down by the dock of the bay. Aren't docks more of a Jason thing? And I think Brackett's going to be able to finally reunite with Annie. Knowing that there's no possible escape, Brackett kamikazes himself.
Let's go for a swim.
I gotta give that fan film a lot of credit. It did its research. And I did my own research. And that research is, if you ever see a girl who's way too hot for a fan film, she's probably a porn star, or at very least, has a modeling page. Well, I had to prove my theory, so I looked up all the girls in this film. And I found myself a penthouse pet. Krista Ain, the one who played Tina. Our next film is Halloween fan remake by Macabre Pictures. And it's a remake, alright. It's on Halloween. It's in Haddonfield. They're playing Mr. Sandman. Are you getting deja vu? Because I know I am. We get spooky home tours. And if this is a remake, I assume this is our Judith, who goes outside because, well, she heard a noise.
Hello?
I didn't see anything. In fact, it's so dark I can't see a damn thing. And Judith, her personality's just lovely. On par with the girl who played Laurie in the Halloween remake.
Okay, you have a free opportunity to get candy and you have to pull this shit.
Poor Michael, he's just trying to stalk, but it's so dark he just keeps banging into things. And that's not his iconic look. I don't recall him ever wearing a graphic tee. Oh, but this isn't Michael. This is Judith's boyfriend. Yeah, you asshole. Get your cosplay game on point. So the boyfriend steals this clown mask from Michael's
Where did
room.
you get that thing?
Michael's room. You don't know where your brother is?
No.
Sister of the Year. Michael just wants the thing back, okay? And the boyfriend? He wants to get kinky in that mask.
Wait, baby, wait. I was just trying something new.
And I can understand why Judith isn't down with that.
Oh my god. Baby, no.
You know who else isn't down with that? Well, Life with Mikey comes in and he's all like, give me back my mask or I'll have to kill you with this hammer.
Stop. Hammer time.
So not only did he start off his life of killing with the boyfriend, but he decided, my sister allowed this to happen, so she needs to be killed as well. This family has trust issues. You know, if Michael's going to behave this poorly, he should be sent to the ranch.
There is a place that I have great confidence in called Turnabout Ranch. And I'm giving you a chance to do it right now. And if you want to do it, you got 10 seconds to sit down and talk to me. And if you don't, you're not going to believe what happens next.
Young Michael isn't a total monster, though. He knows that the general public doesn't really like clowns. So he too will change his branding and go with a different mask Something slightly less creepy. You know, William Shatner.
Did you go trick-or-treating in your own face mask?
You remember we did that? Do you remember?
Is that true or false?
Our backstory is told by text. Well, I hope you're the type who likes to do a little reading when you watch a film. Michael Myers is back many years later to pick up his stuff. And Michael, like Spider-Man for PS4, can leave his backpack anywhere, and when he wants something, he can come back to it. So if you got yourself a mask, you also have to get yourself a knife. He's almost a little too impatient in his search for a knife. So now we meet our group of teens, and they're getting ready for their homecoming.
How about we just take off all our clothes every time we're at a football game, and then maybe no one will notice we're doing the same old boring routine?
Alright, loop that one more time.
How about we just take off all our clothes?
One more time. Every time she says that, my mind blanks.
How about we just take off all our clothes every time we're at a football game?
And we arrive to the famous scene from Halloween 1. You know, the one where Michael Myers pops out from the bushes. It's so iconic that I see it at least 3 or 4 more times in the process of watching these Halloween fan films.
What the...
Best line reading or best line reading? Lori, Annie, and Linda all decide to plan for a party later that night.
Annie, have you given any more thought to my proposal? I don't know, Linda. What if something happened? Like what?
Like, I don't know, a murder. Nah, this is just a silly small town. That would never happen.
Please, Annie. Please, 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 please. Okay, fine. Fine. Thank you. Okay.
There's some boundaries being invaded there, girls.
Ew! Get off of me!
Lori lets the other two know that tonight she can't do it. She's babysitting for the Doyles.
Oh my god, I'm babysitting at the Doyles. It's like a few houses down. We could keep each other company.
And Myers, he's continuing to stalk these girls, even during school hours. Aren't people like him supposed to have curfews?
Someone was staring at me. A potential homecoming date, perhaps?
Oh, sweet.
Come on, if you saw the other fan film, you know that he's no date. He's King Incel. Lori arrives home to discover that her key is no longer under the mat.
Dad, what if there's no mat? No, like, there's no mat.
What do you mean, no mat? All these goddamn hooligans stealing our mats. I don't work 12 hours a day to come home to a house without a friggin' welcome mat. And Michael gets upset that Lori walks over to his vehicle and tries to look for that key. Alright, for you guys at home with your Halloween fan film bingo card, you can check off film plays Don't Fear the Reaper. Just because it's a horror film doesn't mean that your chores shouldn't be done. Lori's gonna wash some dishes, and Michael's gonna watch, because that's just a fetish of his. The phone rings. Lori goes to answer it, and it's somebody with bronchitis calling her.
Hello? Who is this?
She's almost immediately jump scared by her sister. Step sister. You see, Lori was adopted.
What's your costume, the Virgin Mary?
Can't you be a famous whore like us cool girls? What a mean for no reason sister to have. Alright, now the fan film's gonna lose some authenticity points. Lori's friend comes rolling up to the house and she's bumping Britney Spears. You know, like people did in 1978.
What do you think? What are you supposed to be?
Another terrific line reading.
Anything Paul wants me to be?
Oh, that lucky Paul. I hope he gets killed. Michael doesn't seem to like that his sister has a new family, so he's going to kill them. So let's start with the new stepsister first. Michael's not a rude guy, though. He knows that before he's going to kill somebody, he should at least shut the door. You don't want the heat escaping. The dog outside starts barking.
Lindsay, your dog is starting to get on my nerves again.
You know, to warn Annie that Michael Myers is around. Why are you picking on the dog? He's just doing his job. We cut back to Michael Myers, who's outside, still perving it up like a creeper.
Lindsay, a little help, please. Lindsay!
You know, if Lindsay doesn't want to help, I will. Annie gets stuck in the room, but she is able to sneak her way out. She's no solid snake, though. Hello, Annie.
I think about a lot of things, so why don't we both stop thinking about them and get down and doing them?
So yeah, Annie's able to successfully sneak out, and she arrives over to Lori's, and is like, if you're already stuck babysitting, could you take Lindsay as well?
You watch her. I will consider calling Ben Trimmer.
Alright, now we're back over to Paul and Annie.
What the f?
And since I'm incredibly jealous of Paul, I need Michael to kill him right now. Oh, and our film pauses to get meta for a second.
Mikey didn't wear a hockey mask. He wore a clown mask.
Why does it matter?
It's just historically inaccurate, that's all.
And Michael hates self-referential humor, so Paul's dead. And I guess Annie is too.
Well, it's not a great night to be one of Lori's friends. Is he wearing an MTV Punks shirt? And if Michael Myers was to stab him, would that be a prank that Ashton Kutcher's behind?
And does he have ED too?
I don't think we'll be needing those.
Nope, he's just a one-pump chump.
A little warning would be nice.
What? I can't help it when the moment of love hits.
Chekhov's stabbing that leads to a blood capsule squirting out of the actor's mouth.
Okay, joke's over, Bob.
But it isn't a joke. It's like a sitcom.
Hey, Casper the asshole ghost. Hand me my phone.
Oh, doesn't she know? It's rude to text in front of the company. She deserved it. So Lori decides maybe I should check in on Annie and Linda.
Linda! Annie! It's Lori!
No one's answering because Linda be dead. And if Michael has his way, Lori be dead. Lori's able to escape out the window. And Michael's like, why'd she use that window? Lori isn't able to put that much distance between her and Michael. Doesn't she know that Michael's a power walking pro? Oh, we all know what she's thinking. She's thinking,
Oh, I see this really upsets you. I don't have to kill you right now. We can always reschedule. Halloween might not work. You want to try for Thanksgiving? Nobody's made a horror-themed Thanksgiving movie, have they?
Lori and Michael brawl right into the pool. Where she gets struck down by a smooth criminal.
Is that the boogeyman?
You know, I wasn't formally introduced, Annie. So is that a yes or a no? But Michael's back and he's ready to finish this job. Wait a minute. The end? What?
Hey, Michael, don't know if you're checking your messages, but if you do plan on using the front entrance tonight, can you not kill any of the trick-or-treaters? It just wouldn't be a good look for the station.
And we're off to a scary start here in Boston for Halloween on Ice.
I appreciate your cooperation and agreeing to do the interview tonight. Looking forward to seeing you.
Isabel
And
her partner, Lloyd Eisner.
This special TNT presentation